Kevin Hampton, one of the regulars here at Barberton Speedway, and he does, yes, folks, that's a Ford motor in there, right?
Yeah, it's a 351 Cleveland Boss motor, originally stock motor. It's not a real expensive motor. It's just, you know, whatever I could throw together.
Well, Kevin, you race here each and every week. Have you been out to hot lap or anything yet?
Yeah, I've been out there. I'm having a little trouble with my transmission. Hopefully we'll get it all ironed out before the qualifying.
Bunch of money on line, $1,000 this weekend.
Yeah, it sure would be nice. I'd like to win my first one in that big one. That'd be nice to get the first win. I've had a few heats, but I've never won a feature yet. This is basically my first year racing, though, so, you know, can't expect too much in the first year.
No, this is a hard track to race at, and you do a pretty good job. Want to wish you a lot of luck, and see you later.
Okay, thanks a lot. Good luck. Hopefully we get should have mentioned Luke this morning. I forgot to mention the sponsor.
You want to speak up again?
One. Here we go.
Okay, I'm with Tom the Farmer Smith from down in New Philadelphia, Ohio. Tom runs the number 7 Busch Light car. And Tom's had some good seasons here over the years, but this season, not a spectacular season for you, Tom. 2 feature wins, one at Canton, one at Midville.
Yeah, just 2 of them this year. I had a lot of seconds, but some of the breaks didn't go my way this year.
Well, if you can win this $1,000 this afternoon or tomorrow, that'd make a decent season for you, wouldn't it? It'd make you a little happier.
Yeah, I've been running pretty good up here, but today can't get the car hooked up, so I might have some problems this weekend.
Well, there's a lot of cars sitting on jack stands as I look down here through the pit, so I think everybody might be having a little bit of handling problems at this time.
Yeah. Oh, the track's green yet, so there's no rubber out there, so I'm hoping it comes around later.
Let me ask you something. As far as qualifying, you think a guy would be smarter to be one of the first guys to qualify or one of the last ones?
Probably one of the latter ones, because if you get some rubber on that track, maybe it'll stick a little better.
Okay, so it's really a little strategic game, just like any other racing. And of course, you know, I think the top 8 guys will be locked into the feature. So qualifying is just about as important as anything for the whole weekend. It can save you a lot of hard work and a lot of hard racing if you can be one of the top 8 qualifiers.
Yeah, it would be nice. You go home not worrying about making the features tonight.
Okay, and I'm sure Tom will do all right. He's a veteran driver, been around for a long, long time. And I'll tell you, Tom's one of the laid-back guys. If he wins, he enjoys winning. If he don't win, he accepts that as part of racing. Tom, good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm with Junior Cart, one of the regulars here at Barberton Speedway. Junior, a lot of money on line this weekend. Have you made any big changes on the car or anything for this race?
No, nothing.
Just want to go out there and drive it.
Go out there and drive hard.
Would you like to, you know, if you get in the top, I believe it's the top 8 qualifiers are locked into tomorrow's feature. So qualifying is about as important as anything for the whole weekend right now.
That's real important.
Have you been out to hot lap at all?
Sure have.
How's the car? Is it a little loose?
Nope. It's fast.
Okay, some of the other guys, you can see down through the pit area, there's a lot of cars sitting on jack stands, a lot of springs being changed and whatever, and there's a lot of guys shaking them down right now trying to get them up there where they run, or at least qualify good so they can, you know, it'd be nice to know you can go home tonight and enter in that race tomorrow.
That would help.
Okay, Junior Carter, a very talkative driver, I can see that right now. Good luck, Junior.
Thank you.
Thank you, good luck. Thank you. Okay, I'm with Dave Watson, one of the regulars at Barberton Speedway here, and Dave's had some fantastic seasons this year. Not one of the greatest ones you ever had, but this $1,000 a win could make a good season out of this.
It'd definitely be a good ending to a kind of a humdrum year. We're going to do all we can to get this one.
Well, you know, racing's like playing poker, I guess. Sometimes you win a bunch of money, you say this is the greatest game in the world, and the next thing you know, you lost everything you got with you, so I'll never do this again.
That's right. You gotta take the good with the bad. You know, you win one, it's great. You might not do the best the next week, but you give it all you got. That's for sure.
Well, that's the way racing people are. I mean, they get. I've been around this stuff for about 30 years, and I just love it. I don't know. I wouldn't go to the opera or anything like that, but I wouldn't hardly miss a race.
It's a lot of fun. We've been doing it 12 years, and wouldn't be anywhere else. It's a lot of fun, yeah. Okay,
well, I think Dave's one of the guys that we might have to consider as a good chance of being one of the winners here. He always runs good here. He's got a good car. The car's always well prepared. So, Dave, good luck to you this weekend.
Thank you. We're going to beat the air at the end. Thanks.
Thanks. All right. Okay, I'm with Bobby Porter, a driver that used to run up at Cloverleaf Speedway, and that was a small, tight racetrack, much like Barberton here. And of course, Bobby ran Lorain County this season. And have you set the car up, or you feel pretty good with the car right now?
Yeah, the car feels, it's a little bit loose, but it feels good.
Okay, and there's, pretty good purse for $1,000 to win, which is unusual for sports stocks, but it's a good opportunity for all the sports stock drivers to finish out a decent season with a big win.
Yeah, it's very good money. I like racing for, big money like this. This is the third show Barberton's put on this year, and we came to all three of them.
Okay, and Bobby Porter, one of the regulars at Lorain County Speedway, and of course he was one of the guys that run real well up at Cloverleaf Speedway, and again, it was a small track, so Bobby has the reflexes. He can get around a little racetrack.
Yeah, I get around this racetrack.
Okay, good luck to you, Bobby Porter.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay, I'm with Paul Miller, one of the famed racing Millers from Akron, Ohio. Of course, Pappy Miller started it all, then Paul, brother Mike, got into racing. This is kind of Paul's old home track, and today he's going to drive a sports stock. This car won $3,000 here earlier in the season in a 75-lap race. John White drove it. And have you been out and run the car at all yet?
Yeah, we've been out in hot laps, pushing bad. I wish John was here.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to sort it out. You've been around this track a long time, been around racing a long time.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I hope we get it sorted out. We're changing a couple things.
Well, running these sports stocks may be the up-and-coming thing because of the cost of racing a late model.
I heard that. I'm liable to end up there next year with my own car just because of the cost of the tires in the late model division.
Well, years ago, guys said, I ain't running no sports stock. I want to run a late model. Well, if you want to race, you can make a sports stock look as pretty as a late model and handle nice. And, it don't cost you as much to run them. You don't win as much, of course, but $1,000 is a pretty good purse for a sports stock.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The way they're boosting the payoff and the way the late models are getting in the tire buying war, this seemed to be the division to go to, in my opinion. We all can't spend all that money to run in the super late models. Start buying tires. Everybody buys tires. Anybody finishes behind third loses money.
So maybe the sports stocks could be the salvation of short track racing in this part of the country anyhow.
It's time for a cutback. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, Paul Miller, one of the famous Miller racing family. Good luck to you, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, getting ready for the fast heat here tonight at Barberton Speedway. Don Harvey 12, Dave Watson 51, Jeff Egan 87, Doug May 3, Sean Payton 19, Jack Burrell 05, 98 Wes Galbraith, and 33 of Ed Nelson. These are the top 8 qualifiers in the sportsman division here tonight. Going to pay tomorrow in the feature of 50 laps, $1,000 going to the feature winner. These guys are all guaranteed a spot in tomorrow's feature. White flag is out. Don Harvey and Dave Watson will bring them in. Jeff Egan, Doug Summers, John Pate, Jack Brill, Wes Galbraith, and Ed Nelson. We got yellow still out. Yellow still out. Yellow is still out. 10-lap heat race still go. All right. We'll try her again. Don Harvey, Dave Watson, Jeff Egan, Doug Summers, John Pate, Jack Brill, Wes Galbraith, and Ed Nelson side by side. 10 laps. Top 8 qualifiers. Here we go. Out of 4, we got agreed. Down in 01, it's Don Harvey in 12. Dave Watson on the outside at 51. Here comes Doug Summers up on the outside in that third spot. Jeff Egan in 4th. Then Jack Brill, John Pate, Wes Galbraith, and Ed Nelson. Lap 1, Don Harvey in 12. Down the turn 1, out of 2. It's still Don Harvey. Dave Watson now in 2nd. Side by side is Jeff Egan and Doug Summers in 3. Jack Brill in that 5th spot.